everybody. We have our friends here from University Retail, the bookstore. So let's start by asking who here's eaten pho ever? Nobody. Okay. Me too. When I went to culinary school, we had a class called Flavors. And this is where we tried a lot of different things. And the one thing we could get extra points on, he said, go to this specific pho shop, get the pho there, bring me back the receipt, we'll get extra credit. So it hits on every sense. You have sweet, sour, salty, bitter, all within this soup. So traditionally you would start pho with bones, right? So I wanted to make this easier. So I'm gonna do it from something you can buy in the store, because if you can make bone broth, go do it. It's a good talent to have, but this is just as easy, and this is what we're doing behind me. So I'm gonna take this and change the flavor into pho. So very simple, we start off with about 7 quarts of bone broth or beef stock. This is beef. Traditionally pho is beef. You can do chicken, you can do vegetarian. So you can do a vegetable stock, you can do a chicken stock, do the same thing. And I have that right here. The stars of the show is how that beef changes flavor with some heavy spices. So in the pho, I have the broth going really hot. We have clove. Most people have heard of clove. Star anise. This is the black cardamom pot. Licorice root is not licorice flavored. It's more saccharine or sweet. And then we have cinnamon, and then we have the palm sugar. If you go to the Asian store, crepe myrtle, that's the name of the crepe myrtle? In the back corner is almost everything you need for pho. Almost all these ingredients are sitting there. And the other one is the onion and the charred ginger. You think, oh, I burned it, but if you ever cooked onions in like a pot roast and got that really caramelized onion, sweet, a little bitter from the, that's exactly what's going on here. And we did the same thing to the ginger. So all we do to make the pho is we have our broth, and then we just put everything in. And then we're gonna let that go. And that's gonna steep. Your house will smell like incense with cinnamon, star anise, flavors. Your whole house will smell great for that weekend. To get to the meat part, so this is gonna go 4 to 6 hours. Any point that's hot, we don't want to roll, we don't want it boiling full speed. We just kind of want a soft, gentle heat. You're going to throw the brisket in there, into that stock. 40 minutes, and probably a portion to your soup is going to be 3 pieces like that. So the rice noodle. The rice noodle is very easy to deal with. I think even as a chef, when I started out, I boiled them, I did all the wrong things to them, until I started working with people that dealt with rice noodles all the time and watched. Easiest way to deal with them is take hot water from your tap, open the bag, put them in there, let it sit for 30 minutes. So this is going, we're done, and we'll pull that out at 40 minutes. And then when that soup reaches the right flavor, if you like more licorice flavor, more cinnamon flavor, add more in, right? Keep tasting it as it goes down. I have one that I've already prepared. It took me about 6 hours of steeping these spices into it. The other thing we're going to serve is it's called a green papaya salad. Green papaya is green. It's not, but you can see once they start getting soft a little bit, and then I open that flesh a little bit and I start getting that color, I want green. I want like crisp green. And so that's what the salad's made out of. We're going to use we'll call it half rice. And very simple salad, green papaya. I'm going to do carrots, green beans. I'm going to leave peanuts on the side for the event in case somebody has the allergy. And then we have the tomatoes. Fish sauce. Anybody familiar with fish sauce? Have you smelled fish sauce? This is one of those things, yeah. This is one of those things like anchovy. Has not so good, I'm gonna pass it around so you can smell it. Maybe the cameraman can get the reaction. You're gonna think, oh my God, this isn't food. It's a fermented fish sauce. There's a lot to the process, but as you pass around, think of it like an anchovy. You want to see it, you don't want to taste it, right? You want to see it go in your dish? Right. And fish sauce. This is our vinaigrette. And tell me the one thing that's missing for an American vinaigrette. Fish sauce, lime juice, sugar, garlic, and these potent Thai bird chilies. So Everybody goes into the pool. And this is just carrot, papaya, and tomatoes. And then we're gonna.
The dressing. All those ingredients.
That's it. Very simple. Okay, so now we're gonna plate up our pho. And I got little bowls for you to try. We'll do some after we're through with the filming. I'm gonna start with the noodle. It's okay to have a little water. Now I'm gonna put the 3 things of brisket in here. I'm gonna put those right on the side and I'm gonna ladle that broth over everything. So I wanna point out something kind of important with ramens and pho. You see just the little bit of fat that was released. It's not a lot, right? But that's really what you want the noodle to come up with. The noodle as you eat ramen, you see them that they add butter, some of them add just pure chicken fat, and you get these little dots up there. And that's exactly what you want. You want to be able to go down with your noodles with chopsticks and come up, and they drag through that and they pick up just a little bit of fat that comes out of that. And then to have fun, our traditional garnishes are gonna be green onions, mung bean or bean sprout, fresh cilantro. Notice the stems. We have the stems on both the cilantro and the Thai basil. If you never had Thai basil, it's like basil with a little bit of anise or licorice flavor. Very good, very powerful. One of the best additives to any soup, chicken noodle, pozole, any of this is a squeeze of lime. Ramen, that squeeze of lime brightens everything up, gives it some flavor. How hot do you want to go? You want to go Thai bird chili? Just takes a few of them. Throw those around in there, and this is serrano, both of them hot. Sriracha, or what we call rooster sauce, right? That's the one that has the rooster on the bottle. And then this is hoisin sauce, which is like a barbecue sauce. All these things you would get at your table, and now you just start having the fun with fun, right? You start adding the things to them that you want. So traditionally, I would start by adding some green onions, and some bean sprouts, cilantro. You know, if you don't want to pick up the big stem, just start tearing it up. And then we're going to do a little scoop of the hoisin. We're just going to put that there, and you're going to stir it up. A little bit of rooster sauce.